What's going on, everyone? Jesse here from J Hard Outdoors. I have a pretty cool video for you today. Since this channel is all about saving money and doing stuff on our own, becoming self-sufficient in whatever ways possible, I'm going to make a hydro dipping video for you today, the redneck way. Now, normally when you have something hydro dipped, you're going to pay anywhere from $20 to, up to $100 for your whatever it is, gun part, skull, whatever, to be dipped and have an actual pattern on it. But today we're going to do it the redneck way, which is by using spray paint. The spray paint way is done by having a bucket of water. You spray your paint on top, stir it around, dip your product in it, and you're done. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to go for like an outdoorsy color feel, just mix and match some colors, just see how it turns out. This will be the first time doing it with spray paint. We're going to try it ourselves. That way we can save ourselves some money in the long run if we see this works. So we'll jump right into the video, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, so for our project, we're going to be using this deer skull here to dip into our bucket full of paint, hydro dipping. So your first step when hydro dipping a deer skull is to make sure that you have your antlers taped off. You can see I just used Scotch tape here. The reason you want to tape off the base of your antlers is because when you dip your skull into the paint is going to adhere to whatever material you dip in there, and you do not want paint on your antlers. You want your antlers to remain a natural bone color look, and just the white part of the skull to absorb the paint. Now, if for some reason you want to spray paint your antlers, you want them to be like a bright silver and your skull dark black, that's cool too. But for the sake of this video, we're going to keep the natural bone color look. So we're going to tape off our antlers and go from there. After you've done so, you're going to take your base color. Now, your base color is normally going to be a darker color, just because you want whatever colors that you're mixing into your solution to kind of pop on top of your base color. So our base color for this particular skull, we chose black. Our theme here, color-wise, is an outdoorsy, kind of a camo colorish. That's what we're going for anyways. We'll see how it turns out. But you're going to take your can and just spray paint everything on the skull, every little crevice, your base color. Like I said, we chose black. So once you have your skull base coated, you're ready to start your solution, which is just water, and then you're going to start spraying your paint on top of the water, from which then you will dip your skull into the oil-based paint, and voila, you'll be done. So we'll go to that step next. Alright guys, for this step, I'm going to talk you through it before I actually do it, because once you start, you can't stop. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take all your lids off of your paint, set them aside. You can't be popping lids on and off while you're spraying, because you're going to waste too much time and your finished product's going to look like crap. So you're going to take your lids off, set them aside. Excuse me. Second, you're going to have your stirrer and your whatever you're dipping in there, which in this video we're using the skull, readily available. You want to have those right next to you. That way, once you're done spraying, you can mix up your solution, then dip your skull in there, so you're not wasting any time. Your paint's not clumping. So to do this, you're going to take your color and you're going to spray a ring in the middle. From there, you're going to take your next color and spray a ring inside the ring that you've already sprayed. You're going to spray from inside out, kind of like a tree. How a tree grows, the base will grow rings from the inside out. That's how you're going to spray. You'll see how I do it here in a minute. The colors that you want to dominate the skull, you're obviously going to use more. So for this video, I think we're going to use orange and the green more often, because I think that would look best on this black skull. So after you have all your paint sprayed, you're then going to take your mixer, which you can use a paint stick or a regular stick. I just happen to have this knife. And you're going to stir all the paint around. That's going to make your pattern. You do not want to overstir. If you overstir, your paint's just going to clump onto your skull. There's not going to be any real pattern. It's just going to be an ugly mess. So you're going to stir but not overstir. Then you're going to grab your skull and slowly dip it into the water in the paint right in the middle. The oil-based paint will then adhere to the water, or to the skull rather, and you'll be finished. So I'm going to jump right into it. You guys can just watch me as I go, and we'll see how this turns out. Another thing, before I forget, make sure all your paint is shook up real good before you start. It's about 6 degrees outside right now, so I don't want my paint hardening and not coming out, it's freezing and not coming out, so make sure your paint's all shook up real good, and we'll get going. Alright, so that gray is going to be my last color here. I'm going to let all that paint settle. And you're going to take your mixer and slowly just start pulling the colors together. See, well, you got to be quick. You can see the paint's already started to clump a little bit. That's partially because it's cold out, partially because I took a little too long. So you're just going to mix it together like that. Like I said, stir, but don't overstir. Dog's barking outside going nuts. Alright, so there's our pattern. We're going to try to use this area over here. So then as soon as you have it done stirred, you're going to slowly dip your skull into the paint. It'll then attach itself to the skull. The only step you have left is to remove the excess paint away from the skull. I advise not using your hand because I can promise you it sticks to your hand. But just going to move this excess paint away from your skull, trying to keep your skull in the water. Move your paint, pour out, and voila. You are done. And you know what? I'm happy with that. That looks kind of cool. I'll show you guys here. It's got some pretty cool markings on it. I don't know if you can see the orange on there. Yeah, you can see right there. It's pretty cool. And just like that, you are done. There's the back of it. The back looks kind of dumb with the big clump of gray on there, but can't be perfect. Well, it could be, but it's not perfect. Alright, so that's hydro dipping a deer skull. That's all you have to do for it. Now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hang this up, let it drip dry, and we'll be done. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a happy new year. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on our material. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. We often have giveaways, usually once a month on our Facebook page. So make sure you're checking us out on there. Turn your notifications on so when you see our cool videos like this, you'll be the first to know. And again, thank you. Have a good one.